All right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast. You're back.
I'm back, baby.
Back, ready to go
Back,
again.
ready to roll. Episode 73. We're back.
73. Fuck, you keep
How
it
good's
count.
that intro, by the way? I've been loving it.
Yeah, it's good.
Been loving the old guitar riff.
It's good. Might need to update it with last week's clip with VJ because that was some high quality stuff. That
Yeah, it had some fucking 270 frames.
Couple of pixels.
I thought I was watching the Lego Men. Seriously. That was very 1970s porn vibes. Very, very raw.
Raw. He makes me very raw, VJ.
He's handsome.
He is.
Would kiss.
That hair.
Oh, dude, the way the hat just sits.
It's a disservice to him, really. Not having that in crystal clear
We need
HD.
180p for him, dude. Yeah, we need that.
He was making me look bad, so I made the decision get rid of the video quality because it was no good.
Yeah,
no one was looking at me. And
I thought I was watching a documentary from Sir David Attenborough back in the 60s in the Congo jungle.
It's like one of those like true crime archival footage. It's like off CCTV footage that's like
This cannot be copyrighted.
but good fun.
Awesome.
Did you give it a listen?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it. Usually I'm a watcher. But
Yeah.
I was struggling with the
Wonder why.
the brown tone of the yellowish brown backdrop. Fucking screen cover.
It was a tough watch.
It was a tough wank, I'll tell you that.
Made you work for it.
It's never a tough wank with VJ.
That's it.
Hey,
So-
how are you going, Mr. fucking wonky finger? What's going on?
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen it. Well, the viewers haven't seen it. To be fair,
Show
they haven't seen it, have they?
Well, they probably wouldn't be able to tell.
No. But yeah, no, got the old broken finger. We talked about it last week. But yeah, broke it, dislocated it, done the old cartilage as well.
Yep. Busted.
Don't really know what it means, but it's no good apparently.
Yeah. Needs a
good,
rest.
No good. So anyway, still played cricket last week, so that was good fun.
Where'd you feel? Fine leg, surely.
No, it was a bit everywhere. Well, we only had 8 players.
Oh, lovely.
Last game of the season. I didn't really want to play.
Neither did the rest of the team.
Clearly. I had a broken finger,
Yeah.
It wasn't didn't overly want to,
What's the forfeit for you? 7? 6?
What?
Where do they make you forfeit? Is that 7 players?
We need 7 for a
7
toss.
for it, okay. Yep.
So we just made it. Just straight through with the toss.
Yep.
But yeah, not much fun. Not much fun out there.
8 players is never fun.
Didn't keep though, so that was good. Made that decision, which you can do as a captain. You can be selfish and say,
and
"Hey,
you played every game.
I'm not putting the gloves on." Opened the bowling actually.
Did you?
I did.
Fucking hell.
I was like, "Fuck it, give me
How'd
the new
that
ball."
first over go?
Not bad. They came out alright.
Oh shit! I've seen how you bowl in the net.
They came out. I was bowling quick. I reckon got up to like
60.
I reckon I cranked it up to 70s. I reckon I got it in the 70s.
I love how honest you are. If that's someone else, I think I hit the 100.
I was going around the wicket,
Oh, all right.
going into the ribs.
Bit
But,
70 kilometres.
couple of beamers. I tried the bouncer, but it didn't work out. No, good.
Bounced up to his chest.
Yeah. No, it got up and then it was on the way down.
It just stayed there. Ooh. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I was there for that. That would have been great viewing.
But yeah,
I would have done the old clap on the boundary.
I got through the first over, just express, and then had to go back to spin after that because it took it out of me. I don't know how people do it.
How do they do it?
I don't know.
I'm a spinner. I just like me good 5-6 steps, trundle in, bit of hop, skip and a jump. Off I go. Fuck this 30 metre shit.
Nah.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but anyway. But the reason I was opening the bowling is, one, because I'm captain, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, and you played every game, so you deserve it.
But no, what we decided, it was the last game, we couldn't make finals and we were taking the piss.
Yeah.
We had 8 players, no one else gave a fuck. So the ones that were there, we were like, fuck it, let's just have some fun. Who cares if we win or not?
Yeah. We're doing the same thing for the last 2 games.
Yeah, we had players out because they couldn't be fucked showing up. We had players out because they broke their fingers, actually, ironically. Just, some are built different, I guess.
Yep.
But anyway, we got the old Siri, the old Chat GPT. We were going to go Chat GPT, but it was too much, too much hassle.
Spin the wheel.
Well, we wanted that. That was the original idea. Get the old chocolate wheel out, spin the wheel.
Yep.
Have it down at fine leg or something, and just every couple
Who's
of
next?
Leave it with the scorers and just let them do it.
We got Will again.
Yeah.
You're going for 30 off 2 overs. It's a Will again, actually. Both ends.
But yeah, no, we had the Siri. So we had bowlers numbers, number 1 to 8.
Yep.
We just asked Siri, hey Siri,
Yep.
what bowler? Or no, we didn't do that because that wouldn't work, would it? We said
what-
pick a number between 1 and 8, and Siri would pick a number. And we'd bowl that one. So it was number 1. I was number 1. Opened the bowling. So that was good fun.
Awesome.
No
That's
wicket
good.
though. Should have had a wicket actually. Came on late. Last over of the innings actually on the boundary. Absolute screamer. One hand just stuck his hand out. It was a couple of balls left in the game. Match didn't matter. As I said, both teams were playing for nothing. The guy that I got out was already on 120 or something.
Jesus Christ.
And he he was blowing up. Oh, no. He stepped on the cone. I'm like, fuck off. Just walk off the
Can't,
field.
you're on 120.
Yeah.
Just fucking get on your bike.
He's taking an absolute screamer. Surely at that point, you're just like, you know what, just give it to him. Even if he did step on the cone, just like, you know what, you deserve that. You've taken a one-handed specky.
They can see you taking the piss. Just fucking chill out, baby.
Yeah, they pissed us off actually. They were all right at the start, but then they just carried on. We reduced the matches because the overs because we couldn't get fucked to play the whole 40 over innings each.
Yeah.
And then
Will you get in trouble for that?
nah.
Okay. Mad. Last game anyway.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Take off our points?
Yeah, take away our 3 points. Same with us.
And then they're like, oh, can we wanted to cap it at 30 overs and call it. And they're like, oh, can we just bowl, have a couple more overs, 35 overs. Just we have a couple of boys that are padded up that want to bat. I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
Have a swing then.
Fair enough.
Start swinging for the fences.
But then the blokes that were batting the whole innings, they walked out to bat and they kept going.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh yeah, giving everyone a go, aren't you? And then like with 2 overs left, one of them, not the one that got 100, one of them walked off. I think it was the last over even.
Net session. Fun.
He walked off and let someone else have a go. But like, if you want to give everyone a go, give everyone a go. I've got no issues with that. But like, don't just fucking fuck around just for your stats. Like, you're versing 8 players that don't give a fuck and you're going to carry on because you scored 100. Like, relax, mate.
So fucking chill out, baby.
Yeah. Anyway, not much fun. But Siri was elite captain. Some questionable decisions. I wouldn't have made them. But
I mean,
she went for it.
She went for it. I like it.
Yeah.
She's stuck
Very
with
brave.
the guts.
That's it.
Stuck with the coding.
She wanted to bowl one of our bowlers from both ends. It was a bit,
see, I respect
bit
that.
questionable.
No, that's great tactics. Really get the batsman thinking.
It was the one that was keeping actually.
Wow. Excellent work.
Yeah. So he bowled one over, and then we needed another bowler at the other end. And
No, you're back on.
Yeah. Keep going, mate. Keep going.
Yeah, put it back on. Take it off.
That's it. 6 overs straight. Not stopping.
Lovely. That's awesome.
Yeah, we had people bowling left arm that are obviously right-handed. Obviously, if you're a left-arm bowler, it wouldn't be as impressive, would it? But
no. Zach can do both. Little cheeky bastard.
Yeah. And then with the bat, we didn't really do much anyway. No one wanted a bat. Didn't even leave it up to Siri at that point. We were just like, does anyone like actually want a bat? And everyone's like, no, not really. So like a couple of people just like
put their pads on.
Happened to like begrudgingly walk out and like, it wasn't even a walk, it was more of a waddle. It's like,
dragging
don't want to be,
heels. I've had enough.
So it was good fun. How good's cricket?
Is it 2:30 yet? This is what happened before the toss. No, jokes.
So
awesome. No, that actually sounds fun. We're going to do similar things to finish.
Look, to be fair, it would have been fun if we had a full team, but like even when you're taking the piss, when you've got 8 players, it's fucking hard.
3 on each side. It's fucking miserable, dude.
There's only so much fun you can have when you've got 8 players.
At the moment. We've got 3 for week 1 extra, 3 for week 2.
Yeah.
So we've got 8 at the moment too. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
No fun.
Very fun.
I'll fill in for you.
Come on. Feel free.
I'm not keeping though.
You keep it. No. We'll give you 3 sets of gloves on that.
Put me fine leg to fine leg.
I would never do that to anyone. That's just harsh.
How was your weekend? You've been busy, haven't
Good.
you?
Went to Brizzy.
Yeah.
I finally got to Brizzy. That sort of frustrated me that first week. Having to, thanks boys. But hey, they did it the second week, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
Went to Brizzy, watched the AEW Grand Slam wrestling event, live event. It was fucking awesome. I would highly recommend it to anyone that wants to feel something at an event. It was fun. It was just good fun. There was rip your tits off chants. You're a wanker. There was a lot going on. Like it was just good honest fun. Met up with some old Blacktownians from the area. Right. Some old friends. Reese, Reese, he's a big Dragons fan, poor fella. and Heather. So we went to the Boundary Hotel, which was like the equivalent of like a new townish fiddler. That's how I would explain it.
Right.
It was fucking hectic upstairs, but outdoor, but it was upstairs and outdoor. I couldn't explain it, but it was fucking good. But yeah, that was good. Just went there and then came back. And now we're here.
Nice. Productive.
So it was good. It was actually a great weekend.
So did you just go for the weekend, did you?
Yeah, meant to go a bit early, but yeah,
Yeah.
shit happens. So it
Fair enough.
was good though.
You got
Shit.
your umpiring points.
Who's yelling at you?
I don't know.
Series ready? Was that Mitchell behind the bowl? I'm coming on.
It's a bit of a delayed reaction.
She's here, dude.
Yeah.
Was that a bloke? Was that
Something. I don't know what's going on.
Donald Trump hacked his phone? Should we try a drink before it gets hot?
Yeah, let's do it. Now, you weren't here last week. Exciting news. We've got a new sponsor.
Yep.
So you go away from 1 week and things just pick up.
Yep.
So we've got a big sponsor.
Yeah.
The Inclusion Crew.
Yep.
Now
Yep,
they
yep,
do
yep.
they do fantastic work.
I know these lovely people.
Fantastic work for disabilities.
People with disability, yes.
For disability support and services.
Sport. Everyday life.
That's it.
Bit of everything.
They do it all. If you've got a disability, they are your guys to go to.
Yep. Very good person who runs
so,
it. Very good bloke. He's many years in the
very
industry.
experienced. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
But yeah, anything from 24-hour, 24/7 support, care, all of it. You're washing, you're cleaning.
Or even just going out to an event.
That's it. You want some help? You want a friend?
Yeah.
You want a friend? Just go out.
You want some company. That's
it.
Could be as simple as that. Just hit them up. Well, I guess we're going to post a link.
Help with shopping, all of that stuff. Check them out. They're on their website, inclusioncrew.com.au.
Great name.
They're on Facebook, Instagram, the whole lot.
Pretty sure they sponsor our cricket kit too.
They do. They're getting out with the community, very involved.
Yep.
They do it all. So
I think he's 10 plus years in the industry. So someone that knows what they're doing and has done it for a long time. So,
so if you're looking for disability help
work.
and support,
Yep.
Or you know anyone that does, visit theinclusioncrew.com.au.
Yep. Let's do it.
Proud sponsors of our Drink of the Week segment.
Thank you, the Inclusion Crew.
Thanks, the Inclusion Crew.
They're trying to get us pissed.
They are, and good on them.
We're going to be part of the Inclusion Crew after this, I think. I'll be calling it.
So we're in with the double lemon modus. I haven't actually seen this before. Modus. Obviously not an English thing.
It feels Spanish.
It does.
I like it.
There's a cactus and a palm tree, which you don't normally see together.
And a sun.
And a sun. And some what looks like flags, perhaps. I don't know. But what appealed to me and what made me get this is the lemonade. It's not lemonade, it's lemonade. So it could be kiwi.
Lemonade. And we're cancelled. Yep.
So let's get into it. Now 1.8 standard drinks. So it could be something. Could be strong.
I don't know how I feel about that at all. It's like, no, I'll let you taste it first before I give you. You'll know exactly what I mean.
Ooh, yeah.
What would you call that?
That's a kick of ethanol. That is what that is.
Yeah, that's natural.
There's
not much sugar in that.
Well, it does say nothing artificial.
God
and,
damn. I'll be honest, if you want a real lemon, that's pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
With maybe a touch of sweetener. A touch. I'm talking like a sprinkle of sweetener. It's not much.
No.
Pretty much, if you want to suck on a lemon and put some meth with it. Meth.
Here we go.
Meth even.
Profits are going through the roof now.
They get cease and desist and fucking see you boys.
The old lemonade, they're fucking hit record profits this week.
Bit of myth. You know what I meant.
Lemonade
methanol. Methanol. Yeah, I'll give it a 5. It's not good, it's not bad. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's not great, it's not horrible.
I'd give it a 4. It's very, very strong.
Yeah, it's very lemony. God damn.
Yeah.
Thank you to the Inclusion Crew, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks for this. I'll be needing your fucking support after this one.
Yeah, it's a wild drop. Should we talk about some cricket?
We can.
Now, the Champions Trophy, it starts tonight. So
It's happened.
it would have happened by the time you listen to
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Do you give a fuck?
No.
Is my first question. And I still haven't figured out, is it a 50-50 tournament or is it a 20-20 tournament? I'm still...
No, it's a one day tournament.
Okay, there we go, because I had no idea. Seriously, I've paid zero.
No, it's the Timu 50 over World Cup.
Yeah, so it's going to be for India to win and try
Yeah.
and tell us that it's actually important.
Yeah.
I've been reading that Australia should care because we can win everything. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think Australia do either with Stark, Hazelwood, Cummins,
Well, start going home for
Stoinis.
Start going home for personal reasons was a little bit of an odd one
Who have I
for
forgotten?
me.
I've missed about 6 of them.
Yeah, the whole team's out, but
Like crazy. No one cares.
but it's an odd one for me. Like I don't know what's going on with him.
I think he just needs a break.
Maybe it is something serious, but just reading between the lines, it doesn't seem like it is. It just seems like he needs a break and he deserves one.
I'm going
Don't
to
get
give
me
him the
wrong.
benefit of the doubt. I think he's just mentally exhausted.
Yeah. And, all his mates have gone home. He's like, well, fucking, I don't give a shit about this
Yeah.
trophy.
They've all had a rest in between
Yeah.
the tests.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
Yeah.
Like, he truly hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
Him and Head.
Yeah.
Even Head got a game off.
Head got a few games off.
Like, fucking hell, give him a break.
Cummins got a game off to watch Coldplay. So,
And for his wife to have a second child,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, by the way. Fair enough.
and he's out slogging it in Sri Lanka.
I mean, he's bowling
So-
140 clicks all summer.
Yeah.
All summer.
Yeah.
He hasn't gone under 140.
So I think he's just tired. He needs a break, and he deserves a break. He doesn't want to, hang around in UAE, then Pakistan.
Yeah.
Then he'll go over the IPL. He just
Another
needs a bit
2-3
of break.
months,
Go
yeah.
home, see some family.
hang out with his misso,
Just
mate.
chill,
Fucking
just
hell.
chill, and then he deserves that. But I do bring him back to my point. I dare say, if this is a World Cup or if it's something that Australia obviously takes a bit more serious,
Care about.
I
get where
then
you're
he's
going.
playing.
Yeah. Massively, I agree.
And that's the reason, like, he played in Sri Lanka, because obviously they view that test series.
T series.
There might be some side effects to this lemonade.
The tism. God damn. Yeah, I must admit
It's turned me Kiwi.
It's, bro,
Maybe it's a myth.
it's strong, eh? It is. Whew.
I don't even know what I was saying.
God
Something
damn.
about Stark.
He needs a break. He's been in
needs
Sri
a
Lanka.
break.
If you cared, he'd be out there.
He went to Sri Lanka in that Test series.
Yep.
So they obviously value that Test series over the Champions Trophy,
Why wouldn't you?
and as they
I
should.
mean, it was a great test.
Was.
If Sri Lanka take a few more of their chances, we're in a bit of hot
Yeah.
water in some of those situations.
Yeah.
So
no, good fun to watch as an Australian. I don't think
it
VJ
was.
enjoyed watching it.
yeah, well,
just quietly.
they weirdly woke up for the one day. So
They
that was, as he said, he pointed that out
did.
very early on after
did.
the
He was-
test. He's like, "Watch us
He was very-
dominate."
He was very quick to point that out.
Yeah.
But also they were warm up games realistically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Massively.
does that matter? And also they're not even part of the Champions Trophy. So like, I don't know. The whole thing's strange.
It was
but
weird. Yeah.
anyway, it starts at some point. Might watch it, might not.
Starts tonight. Pakistan versus New Zealand. so
Australia. Who are we playing first? We play England straight
England,
away, don't
like
we?
on Friday, I think.
Against the Bazballers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care. Will I watch it? Probably not.
I'd like to see us beat England just
Just cause.
because I don't like them.
Yeah.
But I don't really care.
Yeah. Either way.
But also, if we go on and like win this Champions Trophy, it'll be like the greatest win ever, and like it's the
like
most
we're the
important
greatest
trophy
nation.
ever.
Yeah,
Like,
of
you know,
course.
it's the one that you want to
The
win.
TikTok Cup or
But-
something. Yeah, that's what they're calling it.
But if we lose, it doesn't matter. No one gives a shit about it.
It's like
So
Parramatta. Yeah. I'm with you.
yeah,
Go the Eels.
I don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. I just don't care. It doesn't really
Yeah, same.
faze me. Like,
But it's
I don't
happening.
know.
That's all we know.
But it's happening. It's a thing. There is a trophy.
Yeah.
A champion trophy.
When Smith scores 100, I'll post about it.
Who knows?
And that's about it.
Yeah. But who knows? Heddle might, they'll somehow make it to the final, and then Heddle score 100.
This will be the IPL warm up at its finest for the boys.
I just know India's going to win it, and they're going to carry on deluxe and be like,
Yeah.
what a great moment for us. Like, who cares?
No one.
No one cares.
Anyways, let's move on.
But yeah,
Should we talk some footy? Any footy stuff going on? What's happening?
Well, the trials, they're in full swing.
They are swinging.
Now at the moment. There was the Indigenous
You
game.
are struggling. I'll help you out. The Indigenous Maori game.
Maoris, yes.
Yeah.
The Maldies,
Oldies.
as the New Zealanders would call them, or as the Maldies
Well, I
would
think
call
they're having a
them.
bit of
They're not
issues,
all-
so we won't touch on it too much at the moment.
Yeah, there's something going on.
I have no idea, so I'm not going to comment.
I don't know what's happening, but I did see.
They're blueing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's something political.
What was the score?
Something with the government.
I haven't watched any footy, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It was low
10-6?
scoring. It was on when I was watching at the Workers Club.
So your vision was getting
So
a bit
a little bit
harder to
little
see.
bit.
Per beer, drunk or
But it was 0-0 for a long time.
Yep.
And then the Maldies, they scored a couple tries and they won it was like 10,
I think
10-4,
10-6.
10-6,
It was
something
low.
like that. Very low
played in
scoring.
quarters too.
Yeah.
I get it. First proper hit
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Something a bit different. Why not?
Who's been doing what in the preseason? I haven't.
Don't know.
I think the Eels won. Oh wait, Eels won because I saw
smashed them.
I
Smashed
saw like
Newcastle.
7 of my friends go, "This is our year."
Yeah.
So
Yep. There you go.
So
Load up.
what I saw,
Parramatta win
another
comp.
one I saw was hashtag Volkman in, Brown out. I don't know.
He played really well, actually, Volkman.
The old medical documents. Shout out to the Drakens.
Yeah. But most players or most teams play kind of their reserve graders in the week one. I think this week will be really interesting because most teams are having their somewhat full strength in. There's obviously the big names. Your Tom Travojevic isn't playing because why would you risk him to get injured?
Yeah. You need him for every other game.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see how combinations and that kind of things work this week. I didn't watch much last week. I watched bits and pieces of the Parramatta game because, it was nice to see us win 40 to
Something.
6 or 40. I don't know. It wasn't that much, but we won, and that's what the main thing.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to watch this week and kind of see those new combinations, how they gel, how new structures, Parramatta with their new coaching structure and all of that, how they get around. So I'm excited for this week. Wasn't excited for last week, but it was just kind of on and it was there. But this week I'm starting to get into it.
Preseason doesn't really excite me.
Yeah.
Round one excites me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Knowing it's round one, I'm like, they give a fuck.
This week I don't mind. I don't mind the last week of trials because it's pretty much full strength teams.
You're getting close to Vegas.
Yeah,
2nd March.
That's
it's
it.
close, so it's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you've got one eye on the plane. You're going, aren't you?
We were, but we had to cancel. Shout out to the wedding. Great.
Nice.
I'll get your thoughts on this. I actually tried to position Georgia into a trip to Barbados
Yeah.
for the upcoming Windies tour.
Oh, yes.
And it's 5 days before her birthday, and it's about a week and a half before our wedding. Just for the first test.
Yeah.
I thought Bucks party, Barbados.
Loving it.
Watch the cricket.
Yeah.
I got a hard no. Bullshit, eh? Got a hard no on Vegas. Now I got a hard no on the Barbados. So it looks like we're just going down the workers. Fucking hell. Lot of shit. Lot of bullshit.
There you go.
Am I?
Windies go a little detour to the Maldives.
That's right, man. Chrissy Gale. We barbecuing and stuff.
Yeah. Barbecue alone.
Yeah. Oh, together.
Together.
Yeah, but I was trying to position to a quick little Barbados trip.
Yeah.
It didn't go well.
Nah.
Yeah. Safe to say she was against it.
Beautiful place to watch cricket, I reckon.
That's what I wouldn't know. I'd love to find out.
You'd like to know. It's on the bucket list.
So,
you'd hate to die not going to Barbados.
Well, let's face it. That's one of the last tour wherever Australia's ever going to go to the West Indies. And
that's it.
Yeah. Sadness.
Just got to step up your game.
Guys.
Start that convincing.
Girls. Anything in between. Is Georgia in the wrong here? I think she is.
It's got to be.
I'm my own man. I'll do what I want when I want. Can we blurt that out?
You're not asking her to go to the cricket and watch like all 5 days.
Yeah, just one test.
Of a 3-test series.
I'd play just Barbados. A few ladies dancing.
But just, go see 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
And then in the islands, in the tropics.
Yeah, feed up.
A little bit of swimming, maybe some snorkeling.
Yep.
Looking at the fish.
Yep. Women. Yep.
On the beach,
Yep.
Beautiful place. Beautiful weather.
I wouldn't know.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
But she'd like it there.
she won't. She doesn't get a choice, does she? I don't fuck. If she wants to go somewhere, we say no. You're kidding, are you? But it's just down the road. No, you're kidding.
But I want to go to Toongabbie.
No. Yeah, but that was my little dilemma.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You got to fight harder, I reckon.
Yeah, I've tried. It's a battle I've lost. I think even Mum's into it. No, you're not fucking going to the Barbados. Are you kidding? First Vegas now. That's what I copped. First Vegas, now Barbados. Your kid, what's next? So I don't know, Europe. Just a little something. Anyways.
Let us know. Where should Mitchell go next?
Yeah, how do I swindle my way to the Barbados? Essentially, I'm not asking permission. I might just not turn up to work for a week. Hey, when are you coming over work? Yeah, I'm not staying for a week.
Got lost. Got lost on the way to work.
Why can I
stuck in traffic.
Why can I hear Caribbean drums and women dancing? Nothing. I'm in a salsa lesson. Anyways, injuries. They've started.
Yes.
Latrell.
Yeah.
Dusted.
Gone.
Hamstring. Shot. He was looking good too.
Apparently it's not too bad. Well, they don't know if it's bad or not.
Yeah.
But they don't think it's bad. It's just precautionary at this stage. It's a strain. It's not a tear.
But even Cam Murray,
Cam Murray's fucked. He's done his Achilles, so he's gone for
8 weeks.
Yeah,
Done.
for the best part of half the season.
Man, it's not even. That's why I hate these preseason games, bro. Their bodies aren't conditioned.
Yeah.
And then I saw someone else. I feel like they were the main two, but there was one other one I saw, a big player, injured as well. So it's like, fuck, man. It's already started.
What I want to do...
What's going on in the Rabbitohs camp?
Yeah, I don't know. What I want to do now, I'll put you on the spot here.
Easy. Someone stop me.
I want you to predict the ladder, the 2025 NRL season ladder.
Can you just visually get the teams up for me?
Yeah. I'm getting it up now.
Because I'll fucking say the Dolphins 3 times and... You know what I mean?
Right.
Predictions.
So I think it'll be interesting to go through where we view each team.
Okay, let's do it.
Or we can just go team by team.
No, I can give you top 8. Do you want a full 16
I
or
want
top
a full
8?
16. I want a full 17.
17, sorry. Can you zoom out just so I can see them all? Is that a thing you can do? Here we go. Here we go. Should I just go on alphabetical? I reckon Broncos number 1, right? No. All right. The top dogs, the top 4, I think, are going to be pretty similar to last season. I think we're going to get Penrith up there. I think Penrith is still going to come first.
Yeah.
Great regular season players, obviously great fucking finals players too, but they just give a fuck. They give a fuck for all 27,000 rounds or whatever there is.
No Luai, no Fisher Harris.
I still believe. They've got some troops reloaded, ready to go. Fresh new team. Cleary's had an off season.
Yeah.
He's ready by round 1, 2, hopefully. So I'm going to go Panthers number 1. I'm going to go right behind them, Storm at number 2. I think that's fitting and fair.
Yeah.
Now 3.
I think most people have them as your top 2.
Yeah. Now 3. I've got a bit of a dark horse here. A bit of a dark horse, and it's going to be very health related. Very much health related. I like the look.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. I like the look of the Manly Seagulls this season.
Ooh.
I don't know. There's something about that.
If Luke Brooks can stay fit.
Yeah, especially Brooksy with his barbecue. I reckon, honestly, I can see them coming 3rd. Now, 4th, I think the Roosters, they're just going to be there or thereabouts all year. Yep. I think they're just
even with their losses.
Yep.
They've had a big clean out.
I think Teddy's in for another big, a big year, like an astronomical year.
They've lost their starting front rowers basically in May and
I believe
Joe Warrior-Hargraves.
They'll pull some shit out the air. You know what the Roosters are like.
No Joey Manu, no Soli.
I don't think Joey
No
Manu
Keary.
had that good of a year to really.
No Walker for the first half of the season.
Easy money. I'm going Roosters.
Okay.
I think they're just there or thereabouts every single year. Now, Rabbits are going to be my 5, but that's going to get blown out the water. So I'm going to move the team that was at 6 to 5. I had the Sharks at 5.
Yep.
But they were originally at 6.
Yep.
Now, this is where it gets tricky because I don't fucking know after that. There is just a lot of teams doing a bit of this, bit of that. Look, the Knights should be a top 8 team. Will they be? I don't know. So do you want to do your top 6? I want to see what you've got.
All right.
And then we'll go from there. I'm just interested to see what you're
I'm going
about.
the first, the top 2 in different orders. So I'm going Melbourne first.
Yep.
And Penrith second. I just think Penrith, there's going to be enough games through the season where they're experienced enough to not really care. They're not chasing a minor premiership. They're not going to try and win every game.
That's true.
There's going to be games throughout the season around the origin period where they rest their stars and they just kind of,
Yeah, actually, that's a great shout.
just take their foot off the pedal a little bit. And then, those last 5 weeks going into semis, they'll be all for it. But I think that middle part of the season, maybe even the start of the season, they might be a little bit slow. If they get behind in games, they're not going to stress. They're not going to throw things around. They're just going to, not lose on purpose, but they're going to,
Yeah, no, I get
it's not bothering them. They're not.
They'll get their 14 wins or whatever it is to make the 8, and then
they'll do what they need. But I wouldn't be surprised if they lose 7-8 games getting there.
They'll be top 4. They'll be top 4 stuff. Yeah.
Without doubt.
Yeah,
I said last week, the only issue I have with them is with Luai going, not so much what he does on the field, in terms of his ability and footballing, because I think they don't lose that much in terms of like him as a footballer, but I think they lose a lot through his energy that he brings and how he gets teams up, or how he gets that Panthers side up for games. Now I worry with their motivation, obviously coming off 4 grand finals wins, without him there really kind of getting around the boys, bringing his energy, getting that what he brings off the field and creating an environment where people want to come to training. People just want to be around the boys.
Yep.
And I think he's a big part of that and getting that culture that they have at the moment. So I think bringing him away from that, are they going to be a bit flat at times? Is training going to be a little bit more of a grind? Are they coming to games not as excited because they don't have that energy kind of hyping them up?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the only concern for me with them. And I think that's why they go through the season losing a few games.
Can I ask you something? Instead of doing a ladder prediction, can we go through like 4 to 5 teams this week, how we think they're going to go, and then we'll do ladder predictions next week? Because you've just fucking put me on the spot. I have not watched any footy. You've just reminded me of teams that have lost players. Dude, I've not watched one lick of footy.
No, fuck it. Just keep going with it, I reckon. Just keep going.
I'm going to have a list by next week.
Go rogue.
But I like that thought for the Penrith.
Yeah.
Top 4. I think you're right. I think Luai is a big loss.
I think they finished 2. Third, I think... What teams are they?
Exactly.
I would say... I think Sharks. I think Sharks are in for a big year. I think Fanua Blake has been that missing piece for them. I think, the thing that they've lacked as a forward pack, that they have a lot of impact forwards, but they don't have that one standout leader.
Yeah.
They have a lot of players that, I think they have in previous years, all their forwards have kind of been bench forwards. They haven't really had that one player that can play 60 minutes and be that.
Well, it was meant to be Fanukin.
That leader of the forward pack, which Fanua Blake will bring. He's got that try-scoring ability as well, so he's that threat in offence and defence. So,
and he can weirdly play make at a pretty decent level.
Yeah.
I forgot he's with us. Fucking hell.
So I think they finished third, and I think they are a real chance of winning the comp, to be honest. I think they're right up there.
Fanua's a big ad.
I think at 4...
I can do top 4 this week, dude. Because I want to highlight one team after you're done your 4th.
I reckon I would go Broncos. I reckon they could finish 4th. They could go either way for me.
That's the team I was going to bring up.
They could either finish in the top 4 or they could finish, 12th, 13th, 14th. I think it just depends on what Madge can get out of them.
Who's the halves?
Whether halves would be Hunt and Reynolds at full strength, I'd imagine.
What happens to Mam when he's fit and healthy? Does he go to a 14 role?
He probably goes to 6, and then I'd imagine Hunt probably goes to hooker.
Hunt has said he doesn't want to play it. Will he disrespect Madge, or
I don't think.
Will he be
I don't think
he's
going to argue with Madge. I think Madge is going to tell him to shut the fuck up.
I mean, he's getting his
there.
money, isn't he?
Like,
fuck you, eh?
Yeah,
sort of thing.
And I think Madge would have said that when he signed him, and be like, "You're a chance of playing hooker."
Yeah.
And I think he would have signed that knowing that that's what he... I don't think he has an issue playing hooker. I just don't think he wants to play hooker for the Dragons.
Only for the state or for fucking anyone but the Dragons. Shout out
He's happy to play anywhere for anyone else.
Shout out to the Red V. Fucking hell.
Well, actually, did you hear... Flanagan Key came out through the week and then he's like... They asked him, was it a tricky decision letting go of Hunt? He's like... No, not really. It was pretty easy. When your captain doesn't want to play for you, it makes the decision pretty easy. So.
I've always loved how unhinged Flanagan is, eh? I love him for that. He's so good at that. Even back at the Sharks, he's like Wayne Bennett, but the young version.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck. I'm redoing my top 4.
At 5, I would go... I reckon the Doggies. They...
Depth scares me.
Yeah. I think, again,
Unless they've added
they're a
some
team
people I
that
don't
can
know.
kind of, they could really fall back to the pack. But I think defensively they showed enough last year that they've got the structures in place where they do stand up defensively. And I think another preseason under their belt, I think that they could. Their attack worries me, but
Massively.
I think they're going to be in and about that lower part of the top 8.
When Tracy doesn't start, he's that extra playmaker that they need so desperately.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like you need him to be healthy for 20 plus rounds for them to.
And then I'd have South at 6, I think, with and this is purely on Wayne Bennett coming back. I think that he's going to get the best out of Latrell.
I'm ready on my 6.
As long as that hamstring injury isn't too serious.
Yep.
Cam Murray's a big loss.
Huge loss.
But he'll come back at the later part of the year. Their hooker worries me without Damien Cook. You know, they've got
Peter
Mamazoulis. I don't really rate him. But, you know, there's enough talent there for Wayne Bennett to get the best out of it. And he's done it before at South. He knows the team. He knows the culture.
Yeah.
He knows the environment. So if anyone can get the best out of him, it's going to be him. And, yeah, I've got a lot of faith in him as a coach. I think the Dolphins probably finished last this year without him. I think he makes that much of a difference. I think
handover year for them, poor guys.
So, yeah.
I'm ready on my 6. You've just highlighted some players that I forgot were at clubs.
Forgot their existence.
At 1, I'm going to stick with Panthers. I'm going to keep to that. I think the Panthers are just this fucking fly can fuck off. I'm going to choke slam it. I'm going to have Panthers at 1, Melbourne at 2.
Yep.
I'm also going to join it Sharks at 3 because I forgot Adam Fennell-Blake was there. I must be.
He's a big guy to forget. You've got your Sharks jersey on.
Because you said we're going to talk footy, so I put the jersey on. I'm going to go Sharks at 3 for the exact same reason. Now I'm going to go Manly at 4. I still think Manly, huge pack, young outside backs, bit of experience here and there. I just think if they can stay healthy, they can do something. They can finally make some noise and stay healthy.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck the Roosters off because you brought up a great point. I forgot they lost like 7 of their spine. So shout out Mitchell for forgetting that. I think the Knights are going to be 5.
Yeah.
I like what the Knights are doing, and it's just can the Knights do it regularly?
Yeah.
Because when they're on, they look fantastic.
I guess they're similar in a way to Manly where they rely so much on Ponga. If he stays fit and he's good for the season, then they could finish anywhere.
Yep.
If he's out, they could be battling for the wooden spoon.
Well, I also like how they're using Hastings at lock. I saw one clip. That's the only clip I've seen of football this off-season. And if they're going to use him playing that short ball, drawing in plays for him to throw a cutout to Ponga, fuck, they could score some tries on the edges.
Yeah.
Now 6, I've got 2 teams, and I think you're going to like this. Cowboys and or Eels. Now, Eels, I like what they've rebuilt. I think Riles will get them up.
Yeah.
They want to play well this year, but he'll have them up.
Yeah.
They'll be playing for 65 minutes every game.
But they're all playing for contracts, really.
Yeah.
Like, they've all been put on notice. They're all playing for their spots. So,
and very similar to the Cowboys. I think this is either make or break year for their coach.
Yeah.
He's been up, he's been down.
Yeah.
So I think them 2 are going to finish my 6, and that's my top 6. I can't give you any more. I need to actually
give us an 8. Give me 2 more.
So I'll go Eels 6, Cowboys 7. And you know what? Smoky time. It's smoky time. I'm going the Drags in the top 8.
Oh, King Gutho.
I'm going Drags in the top 8.
The Dragons.
They've gotten 2 massive experiences in Val Holmes and Gutho, unless they've added some more that I've again missed. I've saw the Francis Molo.
They're
he's there, but he's not.
Couple of kind of depth
he's
signings.
There, but he's not.
They've lost Bird, which probably isn't a great loss.
No, it's not. He's a great 14 option.
And they've lost, obviously, Hunt, but, you know.
Is it a loss? He wasn't there the whole year, and when he was silking the whole time.
He was. He was their best player by a long way.
I want to ask you a question, and I think, do you think the 14 position might become the most important position this season? The way the game's heading, the pace it continues to go at, do you think having a good and actual, you're buying that person to be the number 14 is important this year?
I think it's important to have a 14 that is versatile with all the HIAs and all of that. I think someone like a Connor Watson.
A Jack Bird.
Someone like that, which is perfect, that can play multiple positions. It just gives you so much more flexibility with those injuries to your spine players in particular.
Yep.
Because you don't want to carry just a fullback or just a winger on the bench. Like, that would be ridiculous. But
Unless
if
you're
you
versing a particular team where it's
Yeah.
like they're fucking huge
Yeah.
middles. So
But if you have someone that's, or like, I forget his name, but Melbourne Storm, the fullback,
Sure, Falongo.
Falongo, he's ideal because, yes, he's a fullback, but he can also play that,
65 minutes in,
roaming lock that you can, against the tired forwards. You
65
throw
minutes
him in. Yeah.
Wet
Yeah.
Melbourne Friday night.
Yeah.
This man comes on full slip.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So
Worst nightmare
I
sort of stuff.
agree with you. I don't think it's the most important position, but I think it is very valuable to have.
So I think it's going to be pivotal this year. I think we're going to see a lot of Jack Birds. We're going to see Dan Atkinson at 14 all year, like people like that.
Yeah.
A specialist half, a specialist utility. So I'm sort of excited to see what coaches do.
Yeah.
Obviously, against certain matchups. If you're going up against the Titans, they've got a huge pack. So you might go a little guy just to, throw into the mix with 15, 25 to go.
You get Jared Hayne in a 14 jersey.
God, yeah, in jail.
He's playing for the Magpies.
He shouldn't be playing with anything but himself. Like, seriously. I saw that. Isn't that weird? I saw that more than I've seen any other NRL clip. I saw Kenty's starting a podium.
Yes, how good.
And how funny is
His
the
little
logo?
logo, yeah.
He's got his palm tree and
Good on him.
yeah, fucking loser. He's gonna have he might have more listeners than us, but I don't give a fuck. He's still a loser. Fuck that
Get him
guy.
on.
Yeah, we'll just berate him the whole fuck you piece of shit. But yeah, can I give you my bottom eight next? I actually want to do some research. You're sort of getting me excited for the footy. I'll be honest, you're getting me a bit aroused.
For my final
Adam
two
Fanua-Blake, dude. Fuck.
final two selections, I'm going with the Roosters at 7. I think they just sneak in there. I think
See, those Raiders are
I think
sneaky.
as you brought up, there's still enough there. There's still Tedesco. There's still Brandon Smith,
Brandon
Connor
Smith.
Watson. There's enough there. They've got decent strike
Yep.
outside backs with Dom Young.
Mark, I can't pronounce his last
Yeah.
name, so I'm not going to even try.
Yeah. Billy Smith, he's back from
He's
injury.
injured. He got
Oh, he's
injured
back
again.
from. Oh, he's injured again. has
Today
he?
I saw it.
Oh,
There's the one I was thinking of.
That's
Billy
rough.
Smith injured again. Poor fucking
Poor
bastard.
boy, he can't take it.
I know, he can't catch a break, hey. He's probably the one player where I look at and go, he's on the Moylan path.
Yeah.
When Moylan just couldn't get on the pitch.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
and then at number 8, I think who have I not picked? Manly. I reckon Manly make it.
Yeah,
If I
they've
didn't
just
say
got
him
so
already.
much fucking depth, bro.
Yeah,
Their forwards are big. Their backs are young. They've got 2 ginormous back rowers ready to rock.
yeah.
2 great halves. Just solid
Yeah.
at this point in their career.
Man, if Turbo stays fit, they
And then
finish.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Tommy pilling
they
up
finish top
Saab.
8 easily.
Fucking hell.
Who's your wooden spoon?
Wooden spooners, I had this thought in my head before you, but we had the same thoughts. The Dolphins.
Dolphins. Yeah,
Losing someone like Wayne Bennett is astronomical. Tom Gilbert's still fucking...
and I don't think the team
No.
was that good even with Wayne
No.
Bennett. I thought that they were a wooden spoon chance the last 2 years.
He
but
was the
they've-
glue.
They've done well under Wayne Bennett. I think they've overperformed incredibly, to be honest. To be every year like a fighting chance. Normally, like with a couple of rounds to go, there's still a chance of making the 8. So they're in the mix. I think they're going to have a big fall away this year.
My last question. The team that will shock you the most for the good.
For the good,
I got one.
I
And
think
it's all the reasons you said earlier. Tigers.
Tigers.
Massive pack. Jerome Luai is just going to be barking. He's going to be taking all the attention off the boys.
I don't think Jerome Luai is going to be a big signing for him, but I think Mays, that excites me. If I was a Tigers
Galvin
fan,
Jerome. I like that.
you have and May has a point to prove.
They're back rowers though. I'm liking. They've got youth. They're ready to go.
Yeah, I think he's going to be playing, 60, 65 minutes every week, leading that side around, and they've lacked middles. They've lacked good middles for their halves and Api Coruscant
Agreed.
to play behind.
Do we?
Because they've got a good spine.
Do we at the
but they
14?
haven't had the forwards. So I think May is going to make a huge difference, play the balls,
Yep.
and he's got a little bit of ball playing behind him as well. I think he's going to make a huge difference to that team. In saying that, I still think they finish bottom 4.
I can't see it this year. I don't know. Yeah, but they're going to be my
Benji
surprise.
can't coach. That's my concern with him.
It's so unfair to say that.
I think the Titans actually. I think the Titans are smoky for top 8.
Well, they've got a massive forward pack, so I think they're going to be middle of the pack.
Yeah.
That 8 to 11.
Yeah.
Sort of 8 to 12-ish. They've just got too big of a pack not to be good. But
Yeah.
their pack is huge. Fadawaka, Tino Fasul Malawi, Regan Campbell-Gillard, the guy that used to play for Newtown, Jermaine Jolliffe.
Yeah.
Fuck me, they got some size ready to kill you. But yeah, I'll come with a deeper prediction list to finish. I should start looking at the shit. I barely look at Supercoach.
Who's taking the whole thing? Who's winning the comp?
Panthers.
Go
I think this is the last year. I think this could be the actual last year.
Yeah.
Unless Cleary just somehow hits another gear, which knowing him, he probably fucking will.
I think Sharks.
That'd be my smoky.
I think Sharks win.
Obviously, I'm hoping.
I reckon it's the Sharks.
Anyone but Panthers, we lose. I'll win, maybe.
I reckon it's a Sharks Storm grand final.
That'll just reignite the rivalry. For a rivalry standpoint, that would be fucking sick. Because if it's Panthers, we lose by 35. Nice.
Yeah. There you go. That's our
Vanilla Blake, baby.
That's our top 8 predictions.
It's like crypto to the moon.
To the moon.
God, we're going to hell.
Well, speaking of crypto.
Oh God.
We've been inundated with requests about inundated about crypto.
Yep.
About my Dogecoin.
I haven't really seen it in the inbox. Someone do you?
It's still no good. It's still no good. Sorry to disappoint everyone.
Shock. I'm not one bit surprised.
Trumpy, he's still the tariffs. They're no good. No good for Bitcoin.
He's been doing a bit too much.
He's been doing lots, hasn't he? He's been out and about. He's trying to buy the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
He's doing stuff.
Ukraine started the war apparently, so that's a new one.
Yeah. He's not a fan of Ukraine. He's like, well, mate, you've had 3 months to figure it out, or 3 years to figure it out. You haven't done anything, so why haven't you fixed it?
Dementia might be creeping in.
But yeah, my Dogecoin is now worth $61.16.
It just keeps going down.
It does
every week.
It's coming good. It's going to come good.
Hit like $3 soon.
It's going to the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, the moon if it was down.
Nah, it's coming good. Once that Trumpy gets in with his Federal Reserve, he's going big on that.
Last topic. I'm going to hand this over to you. Macca's new Biscoff range.
Oh, we talked about that last week, but
you enjoyed it?
I did.
You did. I saw you were sucking that down like a fucking...
It's very good. Much better than Hungry Jack's. I just said that last week, but I just want to reiterate that because it was good.
Anything else?
I've got nothing, do you?
Now, the potties will get better. It's just this weird 2-week period where we got nothing to talk about because fuck the Champions Trophy. We'll highlight it quickly, but...
Unless we win, then it's like...
it's bigger than the World Cup, in my opinion. Bigger than the Olympics.
Some would.
If Australia win.
Yeah.
Anyways. Fuck India.
Yeah, well said.
Yep. And just retire. Virat, just hang it up. Time to go, buddy.
He's gone. Is he playing? Is he playing in this Champions Trophy?
He's a bit of a champ, so fucking... I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know the teams, though.
Nah.
Ever since the half the Australian squad...
Is it on now? It's Pakistan, New Zealand at the moment.
Started 18 minutes ago. Pakistan have won the toss and bowled, I bet you.
Constas.
Constas.
Let's talk about him.
What a shot.
Yeah. He's... I'm disappointed in him.
Yeehaw.
I'm disappointed in him. I expected more. He is not the same batsman that he was when he got picked for Australia. I don't know what's happened, but he just looks a completely different player. He's not playing the same way.
Constant shows restraint. Has power ahead, so he's obviously done something.
What's he done?
He's scoring runs.
He's going to make me look like a fucking idiot. And he's scored 230.
Probably got 60. Probably got him off to a great start. Matthew Gilks.
Well, he's out now, so he got 17. Good on him.
Well, that's
great restraint. 17. Well done, Sammy.
Oh, God. But Curtis?
He just looks like... 28. He's
a bit of a cowboy, isn't he?
Curtis.
No, Constas.
I'd cowboy him.
Yeehaw.
But no, because when he came onto the scene, he was playing Shield cricket. He had good defence. He had a good technique. He looked the goods, and I really rated him. I called for him to make that first test. I wanted him to be in that side instead of McSweeney.
Yep.
Because I thought he looked really solid. Yep. But he did what he did against India. Whether that was a tactic just to combat Bumrah.
Yep.
But then he's come back to Shield and he's doing that against Victoria and Scotty Boland.
Boland out of all bowlers.
Just show him a bit of respect. If you're good enough, you can get through that. Like, you shouldn't be that concerned.
Boland knew what he was doing.
Boland's obviously a great bowler, but if you're good enough, you should be able to back yourself against Boland.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it was weird.
I don't know. It was poor. It just...
He's putting on a show for the 6 fans in the crowd.
That's it. It's like,
So-
I don't know what he's doing, whether it's just gone to his head. I think it has. I think it really has. I think it's obviously a mental game, cricket, as we all know. But
Hate
you know, he's done what he's done in the Test series, and it's worked, and everyone's getting around him, and they love him, and he's just gone, right, well, that's the way I play now. That's my style.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't his style that got him into the team in the first place. So
Yeah.
I don't mind him playing shots like that if that's his natural game, but get yourself in.
2.2 overs in.
Get yourself a chance. Like, give yourself a chance.
I mean, they were 0 for 30 off 2, and they
Yeah.
ended up all out for 238.
So I don't know.
Lol.
I don't like it. But anyway,
What did my boy Hanscom do?
who knows?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Probably nothing.
Hey, he's been scoring hundreds.
He got 8.
The one time I checked.
Big 100.
He had 100 last game. So,
He's due for one.
due for another one. Anyways, so what you're saying is Warner should be recalled to
Yes,
open again.
yeah. Get the
Thought
phone.
so.
Get the phone out. Give him a
Warner, we
call.
were joking. Please do not contact Paddy on WhatsApp. He won't reply. I've tried myself, So,
Yeah.
anyways,
And you're right. Pakistan won the toss. Elected to bowl.
and they're like typical Pakistan. They're just fucking idiots. Why do you not bat on the first ever pitch? It'll be dead as all shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
let's let the pitch open
New
up.
Zealand none for 25 off 4 overs. So
it's such a Pakistani thing to do, man. Oh, yeah, Will Young's going to run it. They're both going to run a ball.
yeah,
Great.
nice. There you go.
Goddamn.
Live updates from the Champions Trophy.
I think
How good.
New Zealand are going to win that one.
Yeah. Anything else
Pakistan
happening?
have probably dropped 3 catches already, so.
Well, that's just a given.
How's Big Sweeney
They
going?
start the game with 3 drop catches. He got 7. No one's scoring runs. Has anyone got
Who's
anything?
that bloke? Who's that bloke up the top?
Nivethan?
Yep.
Nice.
Jakey.
Yeah, no one's really scoring runs, eh?
What's Jake Doran doing these days?
South Australia, they got bowled out for 93.
South
So,
Africa.
Well,
Lloyd Pope.
there you
Top
go.
scorer 3.
There you go. Nothing good happening here.
Is Aussie in there?
Renshaw got a nice looking 10.
We're going to say it was.
Yeah.
Swepson.
There's some fucking low scores in this Shield cricket. Fucking, I tell you.
Western Australia had a crack.
West
That's
Australia. 95 from Fanning.
good. Oh, Fanning. 5 off.
Mick Fanning. There you go.
Hilton. The one baggy. The Make-A-Wish baggy.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
48 not out.
Yep, going well.
Not bad.
Anyways, I need to use the bathroom.
There you go. See you later.
That's the fucking lemonade
It's eliminated.
going through me, dude. Fucking hell.
All right. Goodbye.
See you next week.